Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time. Some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential.
Without a doubt, pure class.
That's very neat. And it's Pirlo. He's in a great position here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Desai, can he get onto this? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Can he finish? Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Vietnam finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Cruyff. Knocks it into space. And Hullet! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Cruyff. Mateus. Quarter of an hour played. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He is through here. Threads one in.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Best will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a searching pass. Well, played right into his path. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Kaka is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Cruyff, Desai demonstrating his defensive quality there.
Buriram United always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Referee's given a throw. Cannavaro. And it's Hullet. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And he welcomes it in. Now there's a fine ball. He's onside. And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. But he's well positioned here. And this is Cruyff. He's on it. Can he get away? Shot it! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about...
Hazard! It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count. Batistuta! Magnificent! magnificent! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it.
Oh, what a shoot! Well taken goal. And they get themselves in front! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Buriram United with the lead. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Thuram. Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. Good ball over the top. Suarez has the space to scheme. That is lovely. Cannavaro. Vieira proves too strong, too smart. Ronaldinho. It's a good surge, he's making up the left-hand side. And that brings the first half to a close. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So straight into the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Lewis. Great chance! Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Buriram United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side. And can he find the finish? And now a sudden chance to counter. That has not gone well. Looking for options for movement. And the shot! Over to the right flank. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. Buriram United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Tries one from range! Road Hullet! Oh, it's fabulous! About as smooth as it gets. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Just one in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. And he shoots! Oh, good finish.
That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their...
Alvarez! Oh, crossbar!
Number 21. Alvarez.
Somewhat off target.
Number 22. Kubo.
And here's Messi.
Messi.
It's a promising position.
Number 18. Filippo Inzaghi.
Good ball, good take. Big chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Filippo Inzaghi really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Buriram United, palpably stronger, better, superior.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, good spread. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Ah, good steal. He just read it. Pirlo. Looking for a runner. A header! And he hits the net. They are playing them off the park. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Kubo. Thuram simply refused to be outdone there. It's a pretty loose pass. They get a throw in. Couldn't squeeze it through. Tries to pass it through. That looks a cracking ball. That's tidy. He's had a shot! And he's missed it. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Cannavaro is there, and he can pick it up. Schneider. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Buriram United do have a chance to counter here. And here's Alvarez. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Inzaghi. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here. So that's it. It is all over. Vietnam suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think...
David Villa! Sensational from David Villa!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal. Goes for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Vietnam with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's got away. Nice looking ball. Thuram. This is a promising build-up. Cruyff. Looking to play him in. Messi gets into a good position. Can he finish? Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that. Vietnam really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose.
And pull it! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, he's having a shot! And that's a sharp finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Batistuta duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Looking for the run. Now it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. No way through, so back it comes. Best. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And here's Suarez. Desai did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's being urged to shoot. And the shot! Goal! Spain! And they've got their lead back. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Spain have their lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Zanetti. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Vitinha. And it's Azar. And here's Hullet. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Messi. And here's Hullet. Cruyff plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Now it's Luis Suarez. Cannavaro has given away a free kick. Oh, he's found support out wide. Zanetti. That's an excellent interception. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? De Rossi. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Best. And a shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
And it's Cruyff, looking for a runner. Messi wants to run onto this. It's gone out for a throw-in. Vitinha! Vieira. And the counter is on.
Habrá 2 minutos de
Hazard.
descuento.
And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Vietnam can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Nesta. Vitinha. Now it's Luis Suarez. Knocks it into space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that was vital. Hazard.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Batistuta. Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cruyff. And it's Hazard. Hazard. Oh, this is a terrific run. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Vietnam needing a change of fortune here. Threads one in. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That has ended up in no man's land. Can he get it through? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Best.
Vietnam really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible shot, surely! And there's a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 17.
So we have movement on both benches.
El dorsal
It is
20.
compelling, this, utterly compelling.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Mbappe. Vitinha. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nedved. Lampard. And that has not gone well. Vieira. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedved. Now it's Schneider. And it's Lampard. And this is Nedved. It's Nedved! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Zanetti. Now it's Villa. And he's had it nicked away. Ibrahimovic.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Zanetti, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And it's Schneider. That's an imaginative pass. That's good vision. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Zanetti gets over and intercepts. He's found a way through. Now that is commitment to the cause.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's onside. Messi. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And he was quick to react.
Un minuto de descuento.
Vieira. He is through here. And that's a dangerous ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Now it's Drogba. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's gone loose. Thuram. Can he get it through? Referee has just said play on. Azar.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Hullet. Azar. And here's Hullet. Rodri. Now it's Drogba.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Doué. Oh, that's nice. And he's whipped it across. Oh, well played. That's a sharp pass. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Scholes. And it's Doué. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's going across goal.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
First quarter of an hour gone. Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Hullet gets a good foot in there. That's a fact. It's a quick one. And it's De Rossi. Out towards the flank.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Desai, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Rodri cuts it out. And this is Hullet. Maldini. Azar. Azar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Maldini. Inter Milan are a team that's fond of the low block. They best! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Vietnam are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way-through zone.
Now, can they get him away? Doué is in a really good position out wide. And this is Scholes. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Azar with the delivery. Getting up there! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Hullet simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Oh, really well played.
That's very neat. And this is Scholes. In towards the back stick. That's gone for a throw-in. And it's Hullet. Nicely weighted ball, and he was quick to react. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that has been cut short. Scholes. Rodri. Now it's Doué. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. He won't be happy with that one. Best. And this is Batistuta. And that pass just didn't quite work. And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point.
Vietnam really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now. Stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable.
Chiunque si renda protagonista di comportamenti inappropriati sarà immediatamente allontanato. Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 27. Silvestre.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Vietnam clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
That's where it came from. Best. Chance to deliver. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Vietnam with the corner. They're first. Bullet! And he's done it!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Vietnam have penetrated for the first time.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Vieira. De Rossi plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Rodri. Vieira. Inter Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Knocks it into space. Desai did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Batistuta. And this is Hazard. Oh, nice touch. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Scholes. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Rodri. Vietnam are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Vieira. Scholes. And here's Doué. And he's picked it up out wide. Here it is, crossed in. Only partially clear.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
There's the shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, the
Sostituzione
two
per
coaches
l'Inter.
are signalling
Numero
changes here,
24,
both at the same time.
numero 8, Scholes. Numero 9, Vieira.
Nicely aimed pass, or good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gerrard. Il numero 26.
Defending was strong and
Attenzione,
firm.
un cambio.
Rodri. Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. This looks promising. Oh, that's a key interception.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Bale. Now it's Bale. Davids. Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries one from range.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Moved on forwards. 1-0 as we head towards the end. And he's having a shot! And no mistake. Inter are back in business. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Now that looks a decent ball. And the shot! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Now it's Van Basten. That's a good ball out wide. Davids. Played out towards the right wing. Ibrahimovic. Nice control. Rodri. Gerrard. Roberto Carlos. They get a throw in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Tries to play it through. Neatly clipped into space. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that has left him in a heap. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And the referee brings it to a close. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Melbourne City have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Someone I really like a lot, Peter, is Matthijs de Ligt. You can't get much better than...
And Batistuta! Off the post! Fermin. Now Costa Curta. Timber. Romero. De Paul. And it's Timber. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Great ball if he can get there. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Timber. Rice. Best! That is some save from De Gea. Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Header! And another try! There it is! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Batistuta. Nicely spread. Best. Fermin, never out of the action for very long. Aimed beyond the defence. Picked out brilliantly. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Good read, needed to be. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vieira. Some really good ball movement. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And Batistuta! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This their second corner of the game. Oh, good effort! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Corner number 3 coming up. And again! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he can thump it away. And the two sides separated by the games. Tries a shot! And that's a sharp finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Vietnam are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi, drive, and he shoots! And no mistake! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
No, it's come to nothing. Timber. Vietnam looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Vermeer. De Paul. Now it's De Paul. Vieira spots it and intercepts. Schmeichel punts it upfield. He won't be happy with that one. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's all alone. Batistuta! Real chance! And there's a goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Vietnam go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Oh, good climb! Harmlessly behind. And that signals the end of the first period.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. So we're off again. And here's Batistuta, played back.
Really got in his face there.
And Hullet! And that was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Vermeer. And it's Messi. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Now that looks a decent ball. Caught offside that time. Vermeer. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, super find. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Bale. Now it's Hullet. That has been cut short. Rice to Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. Tries to pass it through. And this is Shevchenko. He's picked his way through. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi, Shevchenko, shot a goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bale. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's a good ball. De Gea claims comfortably. Fermin. Rice. And it's Messi. Now it's Bale. And this is Shevchenko. This looks promising. And he's being shifted off it. And here's Lopez. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Cristiano Romero. Number 16, Fermin. Number 10, Messi. Number 18,
Rice.
Shevchenko.
Now it's Musiala. Looking for options for move. Batistuta! It's a goal! Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as...
It's Ibrahimovic! It's hit the upright. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Bale. That's put paid to the danger. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Snyder. Rice is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Lovely, now then. No, he's not getting past him there.
Melbourne City really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Torres. Torres has been caught there, it's a foul. De Paul, great vision.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort. Melbourne City really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Torres. Now it's Batistuta. Dani Olmo is having a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. So close to drawing level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Corner number 2 then. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the most accurate pass. Costa Curta. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. De Paul is the team's great visionary. The final 5 minutes. Batistuta.
Melbourne City really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Now it's Musiala. Oh, he's had a shot! And it's in! They have stolen level at the last! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Batistuta. Musiala. And this is Torres. And it's Olmo. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Torres. And that's been intercepted. So that's it. It is all over. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Desai playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure
He's going for goal! Hazard! The man's a genius!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Zambrota. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Hullet. And Hullet! And that's a tiny finish. 2, and we've barely begun here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking.
Ibrahimovic! Thuram can clear it away. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Vietnam look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. He's in a great position here. Aubameyang. There's the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And Hullet! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Well, that is one way to stop him. Ambitious ball here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That has been slung wide. Rodri. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Best is in a really good position out wide. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get on the end of this? Chance here to counter. Zambrota. That is good alertness. Mateus. Couldn't squeeze it through. Azar. And it's Zambrota. Yamal has the space to scheme. And they've got rid. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Best. Now it's Hullet. Desai promptly onto that, and that is that. Rodri. Best, a player who needs no introduction. Rodri. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's crossed into the middle. He's having a pop! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Back to within 1! Interesting! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. Great chance! Azar, who is rarely short on confidence. That's a good ball out wide.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Picked out Luis Suarez! And a neat finish! Manchester United are back on level terms. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Zambrotta. Hazard. And here's Aubameyang. And he's had it nicked away. Zambrotta can see things others simply cannot. And that's gone loose.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's run loose here. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Aubameyang. And he's been shifted off it. And the whistle goes for half-time. Vietnam are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able...
Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his...
And it's hit the woodwork and out! Now it's Hazard. Stood up well to him there. Maldini is the guilty party there. Maldini gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Driven in. That'll be a throw. Mateus. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lovely feet. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Luis Suarez.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Hazard really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Now the delivery. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy shapes to shoot! And that's a good finish. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Ibrahimovic really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Azar plays it all the way forward. And it's Zambrotta. Now it's Yamal. He's having a shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
Vietnam can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Bullet. Number 15.
Vieira is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Number 20.
Maldini.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He is through here.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Spread out to the left. Cross in, looks like a good one. And he's taking no chances there. Here's Rodri. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, important interception.
Maldini.
Goes direct. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Substitutions taking place.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Cristiano Ronaldo! Vietnam with the corner, there first. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And he's made sure that's not getting through. No, he's not getting past him there. Ibrahimovic needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out.
It's Luis Suarez! Lampard. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Desai kept his eye on it, and he's there. Desai kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Kaká, good purposeful running this. Yamal's cross, and it's hoisted clear.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pass is just off target.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
It is a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Suarez goes short. Takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a... and again! And now a sudden chance to counter. Pinches it off him. Oh, it's a great... Ibrahimovic! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Substitution.
Manchester United are making a change now.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he's picked it up out wide. Cross flung in towards the middle. Desperate defending required here. Cruyff with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Suarez. We are into overtime. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Desai cuts out the pass. And here's Yamal. Kaká. Oh, good ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to play it through. And he was quick to react. Now it's Yamal. He's found a way through. Backward it goes. There you have it. The referee says that time is up. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. We're up and running then. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That pass has been well intercepted. Couldn't squeeze it through. Ronaldinho. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's Dembele! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
No, it's come to nothing. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, that's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going forward. Tries to pass it through. Well timed, excellent interception. Spread neatly. Dembele has the space to scheme. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vietnam are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Hazard. Now it's Aubameyang. And this is Hullet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Hazard. And they can counter here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Ambitious ball here. And this is Dembele. Dembele! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's rising! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
That has ended up in no man's land. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
15 minutes till half-time. And it's Hazard. Now it's Dembele. Hazard. He's on it, can he get away? And Hullet! Rude Hullet! Oh, it's fabulous! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Vietnam are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Desai did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Mateus. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kaká. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Mateus conjures time and space where few can.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Spread to the right. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Tries a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Probing pass, chips it through, and it's been given away. Spread out to the left. Decent chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Ronaldinho is offering a wry smile there.
Arsenal have their second corner now. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's out for a goal kick. Played into space, dink through. Aubameyang is onto this, and this is Hazard. Hazard with the delivery. Maldini with the clearance. Vietnam are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Pass somewhat off target. Bullet being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Dembele. Vieira. Vietnam have it back and can go again. It's a searching pass. That's been cut out, well played. All the way back. Long ball by the goalkeeper. That has not gone well. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Aubameyang. Maldini is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than any. Best! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
And it's Hazard. Out of play for a throw. And they've switched it over to the other side. Here's a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post!
Substitution for Arsenal, number 20.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Ronaldinho, number 17.
Great vision. And this is Bale. It's Bale! Gareth glittering Bale! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Oh, great leap! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Kvaratskhelia! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Just 5 minutes left. Thuram. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Cristiano Ronaldo! They want to be quick to recover this. And here's Nedved, and he's got his cross in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a cute ball. Good ball over the top. Thuram. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Vietnam are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. The wait had become maddening for Argentina fans. 28 years since their last major title. They finally managed it, and it was, of course, largely down to this man.
Yeah, and they won it in the best way possible against Brazil, in Brazil. OK, it wasn't exactly a classic match by any means, but still, they did it.
It's the significance of it, of course. If there was ever any doubt as to this man's commitment to the cause, that game went a long way in proof. And Aubameyang! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Aubameyang. Look at the space. He'll try from distance. That is decidedly lacking.
Vietnam certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And this is Ibrahimovic. That's a good ball out wide. Mateus, spread to the right. Best will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's found a way through. That's been slipped through. Pirlo! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that has been cleared. And he whips it in. Well read. And the danger is averted. And it's Vieira. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. There's the shot! And that is well cleared. Messi. Pirlo, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
And Hullet! He's delivered all right! And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Lovely, now chance for a shot! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Milan restore parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Pirlo is the team's great visionary. And here's Aubameyang. Aubameyang was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Milan really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
but with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Pirlo.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Stood up well to him there. That'll be a throw.
Pirlo. Vieira.
Is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Iniesta.
Maldini.
And it's Pirlo. And here's Ibrahimovic. Messi. And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Lovely bit of skill. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Over to the right flank. Mateus, can he get it through? Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Could move up a gear here. And that is the end of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Security staff for each
So we
block.
reach the halfway
Please report
point.
to the
Well, I
staff
think
room
keeping our
immediately.
neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Vietnam are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Back on the way then. And this is Iniesta. And this is Rooney. Oh, such a clever touch. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Best. Hazard. Mateus. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vieira.
Iniesta. This looks promising. Maldini calmly anticipates. Ibrahimovic, very much a man of this moment. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their...
Great chance!
Pirlo.
Messi. And it's Pirlo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rooney. Oh, super ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now that looks a decent ball. Hazard. That is a great pick out. Aubameyang. Can he finish? Oh, how's that for a goal? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And they get themselves in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Hazard. Number 15.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 6.
Vietnam have their lead.
Number 14.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it again.
He has found a way through.
Number 18.
And he was alert to it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's their second corner of the game.
Number 22. Schneider.
That's a decent clearance.
Substitution.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they...
Big chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So, third corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. Now, can they get him away? Pings it across. And he's there to belt it away. Iniesta. And this is Ibrahimovic. Pato! Well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Milan dragged themselves back again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Nedved finding himself in space. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
It's out for a goal kick.
Substitution in progress.
Milan are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. And it's Hullet.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Well, he's hit it long, but can he finish? And that's a real chance missed.
Ibrahimovic has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get onto this? Showing good feet. No, he refuses to take the bait. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And the shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Now it's Pato. Now it's Hullet. Tries to play it through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And he's been shifted off it. That's a super give and go.
Has been indicated.
He's had a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that was very necessary. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Ibrahimovic gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. And that is about as cool as they come. And that is as far as it goes. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
Take this opportunity.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's match.
The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
Looking for the run. Oh, that's clever. That has been cut short. Thuram. Kukçu. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that's well spotted.
Vieira.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Kaka.
And that interception was most necessary. Looking to play him in. And that is expertly dealt with.
Kukçu. Rijkaard. Kaka.
Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Hullet. Some intricate passing, look, and Hullet! Off the post! Can he get it through? Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Lampard. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Rijkaard.
Is the team's great visionary.
Now it's Aubameyang.
Now, can they get him away? Still goalless at the moment. Hullet. And the shot! It's in! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Vietnam have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Rijkaard.
Liverpool definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
And the counter is on. And here's Aubameyang. Looking for options for movement. Fernandez.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And that's a decent chance! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry.
Bullet! It's anyone's ball now. Deftly away. Best. And again, he is at his elastic best. Diaz receives it in a wide position. He's a sharp little ball here. Thuram is there, and he can get that clear. Best, a player who needs no introduction. That has ended up in no man's land. Fernandez. He's got away. Quality ball. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Lovely ball and a real chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Shot a goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Kaka.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
And it's Azar.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bruno claims it, safe hands. Nice looking ball. Desai spots it, and the whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. The second half is up and running.
Vietnam are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change.
And Aubameyang! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Vietnam have their second corner now. Fernandez deals with that comfortably.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Hullet, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Fernandez tries to play it through. Batistuta finds himself offside. Well, that has not gone well. But it's Thuram. Now that looks a decent ball. Best finding himself in space. Played into the box. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Batistuta. Aimed beyond the defence. Aubameyang. Fernandez. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Hazard. The ball goes in. Oh, good effort! And that's a good finish. And again they hit the front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitutions taking place.
Vietnam can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Vietnam with the lead.
Vietnam are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
The attendance for this
He's in a
match
great
was
position here.
28,599.
Almost an hour gone. And this is Schneider. Kukçu. And it's Fernandez. Antonetti. Knocks it into space. Kaká. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Liverpool really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Loose ball now, and oh, he's been caught on it here. Delivers the ball. Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen kindly here. No, just not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Now it's Kukçu. Great vision. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Diaz is flagged offside. Well read, nice interception. Kukçu. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Mateus.
Oh, really well played.
And he's managed to get free. Great chance! Kukçu. Half an hour gone in the second half. Mateus. And the pass is intercepted. No way through.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's lost his man here. Fernandez. Chance, surely! Oh, it's a beauty! About as smooth as it gets. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, the ball was there to be hit, Peter, but wow, even so, that's never easy. Everything has to be perfect for that to come off.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Liverpool really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Number 21, Darwin Núñez. Number 11,
Kukçu. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic, he's had a shot! And no, he had to, and yet he could not.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
He's had a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's heaved it away. Nedved, renowned for his long-range shooting. Can he get on the end of this? It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Vietnam look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done, till it's completely done.
Zanetti has it in a wide position. All hands on deck for this one. Nunez! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Towering header! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Liverpool really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Impressive jump! And he can clear it away. And that's it! They chased and chased, but it wasn't to be. Vietnam have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference.
And now, to all members of the crowd,
So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what might have beens, but eventually we have a winner.
Vietnam really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result, and congratulations to them.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.